road. But I think that because I don't know, it's going to be like getting sick off the road and so out there. Where the property is going to whatever, and we have to pick it back, pick it back. Yeah, and we want that to make the road, so we don't like to drag everything. Yeah, that. Well, it's the report, but if we get that. Back to that. Yeah, when bring straight through your back. Yeah. Really, so that fabric and. Yeah. As a look. Size. You know, this website, right, is you get a lot of sorting that didn't get the land, sell that land. It was a private. It was a couple of hundred and first thousand. So you can. But don't just buy. I don't say you can. So you can go buy realistic. You'll get like it's one time. Yeah, and then right now, how like it? What? Hey guys, she said she's just starting again. Okay. But I always have an envelopes for like surveys and the yeah, that's not. That's kind of first like, Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our 8th grade awards ceremony. We are so thrilled to have you join us today. This is such a wonderful time to honor our students and all of the work that they have done to get to this point, monumental, moving to the high school. So exciting for them and also just heartbreaking to see them go. We're gonna really miss them. This is such an incredible year. So we are going to get this started with the presentation of our students as they come in. Is there? Hi, my name is Philip Barron. I'm a homeroom teacher of 101. And one of my amazing 8th graders we're going to do today. Lillian Allen. Avery Aspal. Christian Breton. Annabelle Brewer. Freya Carlson. Zach Chase. Spencer Dunn. Wyatt Frazier. Destiny Gibbs. Kiana Humphrey. Ashley Ladd. Drew Laverdier. Oliver Love. Aaron Lindsay. Levi Moore. Isaac Cooper. Justice Roman Bias. That is the yet. Olivia Warren. Luke Whalen. Lariah Biz. Hi, this is gonna be distance only. Connor Allen. Or Anderson. Lexi Benner. Jason Collins.
Hunter Dodge. Annabelle Garvin Soto. Lauren Johnson. Emily Platt. Jennifer Ledoux. Alexander Lagasse. Kara Monahan. Jeremiah Moran. Lexi Willett. Hayden Carlin. Brooke Picard. Annalise. Right offer. Sorry, I didn't. Jay Ricker. And Lucas Rhodes.
Representing room 103, Mr. Gray's room, Connor Berard. Brennan Raker. Hayden Pump. Brady Chases. Kate Didden. Eric Duty. Audrey Gould. Anne Griffith. Sophia Harbaugh. Not Ashley, but Abigail Hickey. Tyler Leonard. Landon McAllister. Isabella Pilot. Alina Flor. Brody Richards. Gabriel Stein. Abraham Smith Karen. And Augustus Newby.
Good morning. Annabelle Barabee. Julia Blodgett. Annabelle Claire. Delia Colcor. Caleb Davis. Christian Fraser. Gabe Ganun. Austin Gray. John Hanley. McKenna Humbry. Evan Knight. Amelia Louise. Ethan Milne. Sandra Moody. Karen Munzing. Jed Nielsen. Grant Parkin. Madison Shepherd. Haynes Ponsler. Brendan Walker. Cameron Whitmore.
Good morning. For Mr. Dennis homeroom, we have Cole Arbor. Lily Baker. Parker Care Service. Aiden Felby. Lucas Foster. Riley Gasparini. Kenny Giroux. Jaden. Matthew Wilbur. That's all. Andrew York. Jay Gordon. Emerson O'Donnell. Tanner Cullen. Izzy Pierce. William Quinlan. Alexis Gonzalez. Caitlin Ryan. Elizabeth Martin.
One moment, please, and switch something around real quick.
Daniel Anderson. Logan Bryant. Taylor Cobb. Veronica Cuevas. Madison Glidden. Abe Hasty. Zoe Holly. Max Hersom. Finn Moldovan. Brooke Morrison. Leela Nielsen. Ariana Robert Roy. NC. Kai Smith. Jameson Staples. Aiden Terry. Boyd Thomas. Joseph Pepper. Stephen Williams. And Nori Wayne.
False start. All right, that whole group we have Ira, this and that. We also have Theodore Black. We also have Taylor Kuzor. Up next is Brendan Brazier. Then we have Betsy Curtis. And Joe Val. Now, eight that for. We have a red.
Tip band. How about infant band? And hopefully, and now we have Kevin Marquis. And Leighton Martin. How about eight? Eight. And now Leighton, we have It's last but not least, Lane Sparrow.
Hi, for Miss categories, I'm going to the first eighth grader, it's Olivia Cleary. Jack Collins. Alexis Freeman. Wyatt Chiro. Jaden Reardon. Rocco Jordan. Julian Logan. Colin Marsenian. Dave Marshall. Brady Mercer. Elliot Jones Nielsen. Cameron Houston. Rhoda Shedd. Bradley Sensen. And our last lane grader of the tag is Andrew Sisler.
This is the largest class in the entire district. So that's a lot of friends you just saw. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. As we get started, students, if you would please stand and everyone join us as we do a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Families, friends, teachers, and most importantly, our eighth grade students that we're here to celebrate. Today, we gather to celebrate a big moment, a turning point. You are officially moving on from the middle school, heading off to the high school, and that's a page in the scrapbook of your life worth remembering. But I want to talk about something we often overlook. Not the big pages in your scrapbook of life, but the scraps. Now, I know what you might be thinking, scraps, aren't those leftovers, the stuff we kind of toss aside? But not at all. Scraps are those small pieces, the things that seem unimportant in the moment, but when we look back, they hold the real story of who we are and how we lived. Think about your time here in the middle school. Sure, you're gonna remember those big events, field trips, the drama club, Falcon Night Play, championships, picnics, awards. But I bet you're also gonna remember things like that one time you and your friend laughed so hard at lunch that your stomach hurt, and maybe even some milk came out your nose. When someone helped you pick up your books when you dropped them down the stairs. Someone who gave you a high five and said, "You've got this," on a tough day. Or a quiet moment when someone sat with you when you just needed a friend. Their presence said everything. Those are scraps. They're not the big events, they're the little ones, but they matter. If life is a scrapbook, then the scraps are kind of what give it the meaning. They're that glue. They fill in the spaces between those milestones, like this one today. They're the background that bring the whole picture to life. As you move on to high school, and trust me, that is a big new chapter, I want to leave you with a few reminders that come straight from the heart. And they all have to do with how you collect your scraps. First, stay kind. Not just nice, but kind. Kindness is powerful, it ripples. One small act of kindness can turn someone's entire day around, even their whole week. And here's the secret, it will change you too. Hold the door, say thank you, compliment someone, help without being asked. These small things, these scraps, they leave biggest marks for other people. Second, be fully present. We live in a world of distractions. Phones buzzing, schedules packed, minds racing. But some of the best moments happen when you simply show up. Be there for your friends. Look people in the eye. Listen when someone's talking. You're not gonna remember every word someone says, but you are gonna remember how they made you feel. And they're gonna remember how you made them feel when you were fully there. Third, choose your attitude. There's gonna be hard days. That's just life. But every morning you get to decide, who do I want to be today? You don't get to control everything that happens around you, but you do get to choose how you respond. Choose positivity, choose effort, choose hope. And lastly, don't forget to play. Seriously, life is not just a checklist. Don't wait for the weekends or special occasions to laugh, to dance, to goof around, to tell a joke, a pun, to live. The best scraps, the best memories often come from that spontaneous joy, that laughing so hard at lunch with your friends. So play, be silly, find fun in unexpected places. You're not too old for that, and you never will be. So here we are, the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. You've grown, you've learned, you've struggled, you've succeeded. And you've collected hundreds, maybe thousands of little scraps, little moments along the way. And as you keep writing your story, don't race from big moment to big moment. Slow down, be present, be kind, be joyful. Choose your attitude and enjoy the journey. And above all, collect the scraps. Because in the end, it's not just the big stuff that shapes your life. It's the little things in between that make it beautiful. We are now going to be going into some of our additional award presentations. So Mr. Dennett and Mrs. Overlock, you are up.
Good morning. I'd like to thank parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters for showing up today to support our students. I want to just take a moment to congratulate all students in this special moment. Each year, I like to take some time to congratulate and recognize students who go above and beyond in the science classroom. I'd like to take a moment to recognize students who excelled in their grades, asked great questions, put in the effort, and were great classmates to their peers. I've chosen 5 this year. I'd like to ask you guys to come on up. We have Annabelle Garden Soda, Kingston Gray, Carmen Gerard, Sophia Barber, And Riley Gasparini. So. Good job, guys. Round of applause. I have one little award I'd like to do this year. What to say about calling Brasilia? Suddenly feel very powerful. My third period science class, was not always well behaved. But they were a great group of kids. During this time, we had many conversations about growth through maturity, what that means, what that looks like. And I just wanted to take a moment to recognize Colin. Because Colin, I think he grew up a lot this year, and I think he got great things in store for everybody. Come on up.
Good morning. It took a long while to figure out who would get certificates to my class. I had 25 students overall have a 95 and above every trimester this year. Congratulations to all of you on that. It made me think about the students who went even further. I had students with 96 and above all trimesters. And then I had to narrow it down a little bit more, and I chose for academic excellence any student who had a 97 and above in my class all 3 trimesters. I would like to honor Taylor Buford, Taylor Laughlin, Alexis Kennedy, Arjun, Warren Johnson, Ashley Ladd, Emily Ladd, Oliver Love, Lillian Quillivan, Alexa Quintana, Annalise Whitehofer, Ariana Roy, Bonnie Central, and Grace Simpson. I'd also like to recognize one student who has grown greatly over the course of the year. This student struggled coming to class. This student struggled with grades and makeup work. We sat down on that 3rd trimester, and she said, I want to do better. I want to do well in your class. And through perseverance, my growth for this year is Lariah Goods. As many of you know, I went to this school. I actually teach in the classroom where I had 7th grade science. Pretty neat. I remember Dwight Ellis. Dwight Ellis was a long-term science teacher here at GRMS who loved students and science and was well known to all those fortunate enough to have him as a teacher. Each year, we honor his dedication to science by recognizing exceptional students in the science classroom. Today's recipients honor Mr. Ellis's legacy through curiosity, dedication, and enthusiasm for learning. They represent the spirit of discovery and the love of science that he brought to his classroom every day. My recipient has gone above and beyond and literally has a 99.7 average in my class for the year. Her love of science will go far and beyond high school and college as she wants to pursue a career in science. It is my joy to give the Dwight Ellis Award to Delia Koffler.
This year's White Ellis Award for Team Tumbledown is awarded to a student with the highest average of all my sections for the year, and probably in recent years. And that goes to Annabelle Robinson.
Present the American Legion Award. So youth are often awarded for their scholastic achievements, but the American Legion believes they should also be praised when they demonstrate strong qualities of character and good citizenship. That's why since 1926, the Legion has recognized such students with its school award and medal program. This award is given to a boy and girl in the graduating classes of elementary school, junior, and senior high school and college. Those who receive the medal must exemplify 6 qualities that define character: courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. It is my pleasure to announce the first recipient of the American Legion Award, Cora Anderson. I am equally pleased to announce our second recipient, Isaac Newkirk.
Sorry, that was a proud moment. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today to celebrate this wonderful occasion. Our middle school STEM program is an opportunity for all students to become engineers, developing their critical thinking skills by using the engineer design process, create solutions to real-world challenges, from wind turbines to water filtration systems, programming to 3D printing the world's next best inventions. We do it all. Quite simply, my students build solutions to problems that cannot just be answered by asking Siri. I want to start by recognizing several students who showed great skill and creativity in designing solutions to the challenges they were given in STEM class. When I call your name, if you could come up and then stand on stage. First, being recognized for best overall boat design, Lexi W. Being recognized for best overall prosthetic and design, Oliver Love. Next, being recognized for reaching school records in the amount of weight lifted by their prosthetic hand designs, Wyatt Frazier and Knight. Next, being recognized for reaching school records, best overall invention of the year. This student embodies the humanitarian spirit by designing something called a pocket braille puncher. This is a portable tool to be quickly used, easily used to change non-braille signs or written information to something understood by those who have impaired vision. I am happy to give this award to Gabe Simon. Each year, one eighth grade student is chosen to receive the overall STEM award based on their ability to go above and beyond the expectations in STEM. However, this year, due to their own unique abilities and skill sets, there are two recipients. This year's STEM awards go to two students who have consistently shown that they can look at a problem and come up with creative ways to solve it. They think outside the box, have an excellent work ethic, and possess a seemingly unlimited amount of creativity. My hope for both these students is that they will use their special talents in whatever career they choose. That being said, they most certainly have a future in engineering and can someday change our world with great innovations. It is my absolute pleasure to present this year's overall STEM awards to Nori Wing and Lexi Curtis. Thank you.
Already starting out strong. All right. This is so short. Okay. Good morning. This year, I had a very difficult time choosing the students for this award because there are so many exceptional artists in this group of eighth graders. I am giving out 4 Art Achievement Awards this year. These students were always up for a challenge and constantly pushed themselves to think outside of the box. They worked on projects outside of class, participated in the art extravaganza, took multiple art classes, or participated in Art Reach. Their level of creativity and motivation can easily be seen through the advanced quality of their artwork. I'm so proud to give out this year's Art Achievement Awards to Ariana Roberts-Roy, Lexi Curtis, Madison Glidden, and Noah Linda.
I'll go first, so we don't have to adjust the microphone. I'm sure they're doing that. It's our great pleasure, myself and Mr. Bole, to present this year's music awards, which there will be 2 of them. This 8th grade class is an enormously talented musical class. Not just great musicians, but also great people to work with. And they have been a joy and a pleasure for us to have them in the ensembles of band and choir, and we're certainly going to miss all of you folks. You are certainly welcome to come back anytime. So it's my pleasure to first award the Outstanding Musician Award, which is awarded to a student who participated in both band and chorus for all 3 years here at the middle school. And I'm lucky that I've known all of the band and chorus students since 5th grade, and I've gotten to know all of you really, really well over the past 4 years. But one individual has performed in both band and chorus, has taken part in the Regional District 3 Festival for at least a couple of years, and an enormously talented individual. So it's my pleasure to award the Outstanding Musician Award to Lillian Quinlan.
Good morning. Jazz musician Charlie Parker once said that music is your own experience, your thoughts, your wisdom. If you don't live it, it won't come out of your horn. With that lofty goal in mind, we are proud to announce the winner of this year's Director's Award for individuals who have given outstanding service in multiple ensembles during their time here at GRMS. This year's recipient fits perfectly into that ideal. They are an absolute perfectionist to the point they need people to stop apologizing for making a mistake. Even more, they're always asking to come to the music room, asking if they can be helpful in some way. They show they care about every aspect of the GRMS music program, going far above and beyond the requirements for a new grade. They successfully auditioned for both the district band and district jazz band festivals put on by the Maine Music Educators Association and Uncommon Feat. And they are kind and diligent examples of what good practicing and good musicianship look like. We look forward, Mr. Newton and I do, to what they will accomplish in their high school years. So it gives me great pleasure now to present the Director's Award for 2025 to Ms. Brad Brasher.
Core values such as responsibility, respect, kindness, and a positive attitude help shape strong character and supportive community. Being responsible means owning your actions and following your own commitments. Respect involves treating others with fairness and consideration. Positive attitude encourages perseverance and optimism, even in tough situations, while kindness promotes empathy and caring for others. These values work together to create a positive and inclusive life. It is with great pleasure to award Kara Bissonette and Macy Grant the 2025.
Ms. Bolden, do you want to join from the boards?
Okay, so doing nice something different this year. My daughter is an elementary school teacher. She teaches fourth grade in Gilbert. And she's been sharing a lot of different ways to speak with everybody, students and adults, younger than what I'm used to. So she shared this with me, and I really like to share it with you. So this is gonna be adapted from a letter from your teacher on the last paper by Shirley Hope. We can't wait. This school year is now coming to an end. Think back to our first day in grade 8. We all not sure about the year and what we moved. But it didn't take long to discover that the class of 2029 was something special and unlike any other. We grew to be a family, as you all learned to make mistakes. We have laughed a lot together too, and you needed lots of bathroom and drink bowls. You solved equations and used different strategies in math. When given a word problem, you worked to find a path. Vertical wall problems allowed you to collaborate to find multiple solutions to a task. Days weren't always perfect. Some work was pretty tough. But every time you tried your best, that was your good enough. Not only are we proud of all the hard work you have done, but you've also made some good choices. And we know you've only just begun. It may be hard to say goodbye, change can be hard for everyone.
but you're ready for new challenges and the summer full of fun. As you start high school, we have no doubt you will all be inspired. The teachers there will soon learn just how wonderful you all are. Stop by and visit us in future years and let us know how you're doing. We'll always have our memories, even when this year is over. You're becoming a special part of us, and the middle school is now a part of you. Please do wonderful things in the future, and remember to go well. With this period, sorry about that, I get more emotional, you're where I get, and most students I've had. This is my 33rd year here, and every class is so special. And we really do love you guys, we want you to do the best, we love you. So this year's math award is for the K-8. So I challenge you guys, you know I challenge you every single day, I want you to do the best you can do. And I want you to realize that you can do things that you can do. So I have several students who scored a 95, which is exceeding the standard every single time. And they are all over the world. Annalise, Bright Hopper, Damon, Rod, Spencer Dunn, Paisley Graham, Sophia Avo, Alexander Gazzi, and we're going. Thank you all for your class. I think that in this world, there is a lot of people who can look up answers or, you know, ask you. But it takes a true leader and role model to be able to provide the public experience, and to stand up for what is right. So without further ado, I'd like to give a leadership award to each of the leaders, each of my classes, Lexia, and Let. Thank you for allowing me to. Four. I to get into a student who has a true passion for math, who is always asking good questions, who truly wants to know why things work in math. So without further ado, I'd like to give my award to Alexa. The student consistently excels in mathematics, demonstrating a strong appreciation of complex concepts and problem solving skills. Their success is not just due to natural ability, but also their dedication, persistence. Always eager to learn, they approach challenges with determination and positive attitude, setting a strong example for their people. It is my pleasure that this year's Elite Fish Award goes to Alexis Dunn.
You guys are already on, I didn't have to call your names, good job. Well, introduce yourself, we're gonna be Sam.
Well, right, and this group of wonderful students and their families have made it so easy to come back into this school. I have figures about the grade. So I just want to thank you for that. I'm recognizing a group of students from my literacy class who have gotten a 95 or above for all 3 trimesters. So I'm super, super proud of each and every one of you. So when I find it, it's coming up. Corey Anderson. Olivia Berry. Celia Colbert. Alexis Nomi. Aubrey Bull. Oliver Love. And this last one is Diego Benjamin. We have moved to 4 them. So in spirit, we'll.
And so losing people said big alike, so I also did the same thing. To maintain an 85 in the bottom of LA, you know, the same, it's very complicated. There's a lot of in-depth analysis, a lot of reading and writing. It's very heavy workload. And many of these students also play sports, do drama, they outside jobs. So to do this the entire year is to be commended. The first one is Lillian. You guys need to know. Lillian. Grace Simpson. That's why I didn't find it. And Karen Bonning. Hey, this is me.
Right, we have another award for the CLA, and it's the Jimmy Lester Award. And this award goes to those ones, goes to students who shows up their skills of literacy, but specifically in writing. They show extraordinary skill and love for the written word and have a true talent. So again, this award goes to Daniel Movement, who is out in Florida. But he, for one of his first writing assignments for me, I just asked for a short story. He ended up writing 20 pages. So it was really exciting to write, or not write. I'm sure it's exciting for him to write, but exciting for me to read. So he has already received an award in a little ceremony. But it was nice for him.
Hi, the recipient of Total Down Literacy is a student who does not seek out spotlight, yet shines in his daily basis. This is a student who has not gone unnoticed. They are fueled by a strong and intrinsic desire to learn and to truly master the craft of writing. This goes to Caroline.
All right, Mr. Gray and Mr. Morazic with our social studies awards.
That's quite so I would like to start with recognizing students who have had great academic achievement in my social studies class by having a year-long average of 95 or above. And those students are Annabelle Garvin-Soto, Dealing Gopher, Alexis Thomas, Rick Isabel Nagy, Mrs. Audrey Wu, Lima is Isaac Newkirk. Luke Whalen. Taylor Lee Rourke. Now I will welcome Mr. Grant to present this.
For high honors in social studies, 95 and above. Average, Emily Ladd. Annalise Reithoff. Warren Anderson. Darren Munson. Dan Elling's not here. Ariana Roberts Roy. Lillian Cleveland. Ashley Lab. Alexis Dunn. Jack Collins.
This next award is something that I like to call the History Buff Award. And this year, the History Buff Award goes to a student whose passion for the past truly brought history to life in our classroom. Whether we were studying the Civil War or World War I or any other major turning point in history, the student was always ready, not just with the facts, but with fascinating artifacts and stories that made our lessons even richer. From bringing actual mini ball found on a Civil War battlefield to sharing original currency from both the Union and the Confederacy, he reminded us that history isn't just something we read about, it is something we can touch, explore, and connect with. He was always thirsty for more knowledge, eager to share extra facts, and ready to dive deeper into any topic we cover. It has been a joy having such a dedicated historian in our midst this year. So, with great enthusiasm, I present the History Buff Award to Lucas Foster.
We do a lot of, debates, historical, social, and political debates in my class. Every year I select 2 kids from each class to give a best in debate award. My pleasure to present this year's Best Debate Award, an honor that recognizes not just sharp thinking, confident speaking, but also a deep understanding of history and the ability to engage with complex ideas. These students have consistently demonstrated an impressive ability to analyze historical events, argue their perspectives with clarity and respect, and elevate every discussion they're part of. Whether in formal debates or class conversations that have shown maturity, insight, and a genuine passion for learning. Proud to recognize the hard work and their growth. Please welcome on Caleb Dill. David Marshall. Lane Sarah. Last but not least, Ryan Tetchell. I saved the last one, the most spicy. I had a chance to work with Art Warren for several years. I believe he's our government administrator for 28 years. Art was an avid reader, and also served as a high school history teacher, and had a deep love for the subject. We named this next award in his memory. The Art Warren Award is awarded to one student for each teacher who displays a passion for history and academic rigor, a love of learning, a high GPA, and an ardent ability to solve complex issues with social studies. The student I chose represented these 4 characteristics to a T. They were positive, curious, and had a fervent devotion for the subject. They were both a quality collaborative worker and quite funny. Please welcome up Jack Collins. And for all the same reasons, you're such an excellent student and an even better person. I've chosen Taylor Floyd.
And for some of that. I'm honored to recognize 2 outstanding athletes this morning. The athletic director and coaches vote on the recipients of the Ramsdale and Chuck Peter Athletic Awards. The athletic director and coaches take into account a student's athletic performance throughout their entire time at Calgary Regional Middle School. The Anita Ramsdale Award is given to the outstanding female athlete who has demonstrated outstanding leadership, character, sportsmanship, and desire to excel. It gives me great pleasure to present this year's Anita Ramsdale Award to Alexia Flora. The Chick Meter Award is given to the outstanding Indian athlete who has demonstrated outstanding leadership, character, sportsmanship, and desire to excel. It gives me great pleasure to present this year's Chick Meter Award to Mason Grant.
Good morning. I think it's hard to believe that Ronald Records ended that right now, so. Before I start giving on my little I want to say how impressed I was with this year's drama plays. Being a first year director and a lot of my actors were young. And our first play, we only had 17 practices, where we normally have 35. I think they did awesome. I did great. And my 8th graders, I hope to see you guys in the plays and come help me next year. So, the Director's Choice Award for Drama, the special honor recognizes a student who impact goes beyond performance or technical skills. In selecting the student, I look for someone who constantly demonstrates exceptional character, leadership, and a deep commitment to both personal and artistic growth. This year honoree embodies these values on and off stage. With this award, I want to highlight that true success in drama and in life isn't just about talent. It's about how a student carries himself and works with others. This award is not only honors the students' achievements, but also the example they set for their peers. The Director's Choice Award celebrates those who lift up others and make a meaningful impact on the school's artistic community. It's a reminder that dedication, empathy, and authenticity are just as essential as performance excellence, and are at the heart of what I value in my drama program. Director's Choice Award goes to Ari Royal. My next award is the Spotlight Award in Drama. Spotlight Award in Drama is a distinguished recognition presented to a student who has demonstrated exceptional talent, dedication, and impact on stage. This award honors not only outstanding performance, but also a deep commitment to the craft of storytelling through drama. Receiving the Spotlight Award is a testament to the actors' devotion to the dramatic arts. Now, a life about bonus, through compelling performances and being a powerful storyteller. It celebrates a performance ability to command the stage, make characters feel real and alive, which brings the magic to the life to the theater. This award affirms the recipient's role in the production and the lasting impressions that leave on past, through, and audience alike. Spotlight Award goes to Corey Ritchie. Thank you, guys.
So, at every award ceremony we do throughout the year, we do about something called the Outfit of the Month Award. These students are chosen by their teachers, but they exemplify all of these things you see around the building: integrity, confidence, trustworthiness, responsibility, positive attitude. And so these are the trimester 3 recipients of that award. It does come with a really awesome sweatshirt, with a big tiger paw on it. You guys can get that from Ms. Judy in the office later. So it is my pleasure to announce Lucas Foster. And Valerie. And Richard. Madison Building. The next thing is the presidential act. And there's a lot. As you can see, we will try to do this very efficiently. But the President Education Awards Program was founded in 1983. The President's Education Awards Program honors graduating elementary, middle, and high school students for their achievement and hard work. The program has provided individual recognition from the President of the U.S. Secretary of Education to those students who are outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet challenging standards of excellence in physical education. Each year, thousands of elementary, middle, and high school students participate by recognizing deserving students. Students who have made a high honors each semester or trimester, all 3 years, receive a letter from President Trump and from the U.S. Secretary, an award for excellence and a pin. We only had one student who fell into that particular category, which was pretty amazing. Annabelle Garfinson. Students who receive the award for high honors in this semester will also receive an award of recognition. All right, so the following students have made high honors and honors each semester. So that I can kind of get these names out, I ask that maybe we hold our applause until I get them there, because I know the temperature is warming just a little bit. So these students again, high honors and honors. Cora Anderson, Christian Breton, Olivia Cleary, Delia Colford, Alexis Duvany, Riley Gasparini, Audrey Gould, Hazen Grant, Ashley Ladd, Emily Ladd, Oliver Love, Kara Monahan, Karen Munzy, Layla Nielsen. Sorry, I'm sticking together. Alexia Ouellette, William Quintillion, Aiden Reed, Annalise Rutherford, Alexa Quintana, Alexander Russell, wasn't lying, I said there was a lot. Together again. Anna Griffith. So for that group, a huge round of applause. They're like a machine behind me, I can like feel it, they're just grabbing. So the following students also received one of the President's Awards for achievement. Fiona Shea, Ray Simpson, Luke Whalen, Connor Berard, Lexi Curtis, Aiden Felby, Rocco Jordan, Isaac Newkirk, Grant Parkin, Elena Fleur, Ariana Roberts Roy, Ryan Central, Addison Soyette, Boyd Thomas. Congratulations. We're definitely getting there, we're almost there. So in 8th grade, we have 2 perfect attendance awards. I'm always impressed with perfect attendance, because that means you didn't get the crud that was going around, all those different things. So for 2 students who had perfect attendance all year, Abigail Hickey and Jen Nelson.
to eighth graders, almost ninth graders. Where it's time for the Falcon Award. The Falcon Award is always the last award that in our eighth grade assembly. It's last because it's special. Middle school's a time for growth and change, but these changes are often not easy. Parents regularly tell me they scarcely recognize their eighth grade young adults heading to high school. They're thinking back to the sixth grade time of our children a few years back. The time machine is filled with angst, physical changes, tears, joy, laughter, and so many memories. These times are filled with highs and lows for all of our students, but each year there are a few particularly stand out. They stand out for their ability to make positive changes throughout some exceptionally formidable years. Sometimes an award such as this might be called most approved, but I like to think of it as an award for having the most perseverance during a particularly challenging time in life. Our first award candidate has always worked hard at school. She cares about others and has done well. She has a great sense of humor and has always been willing to help out and be of service. One teacher commented that she organized this closet just for fun. This young woman's confidence blossomed this school year. She became a leader among her peers and a very reflective student. A determined student who does not let obstacles stand in her way. Her work was earned an honorable grade this trimester. What a great way to finish 2 years with Gardner Middle School. I'm certain she will have great success in high school and beyond. I'm excited to present this award to Madeline Irish. Our second Falcon Award and our final award of the afternoon is given to the candidate who's shown steady growth both as a student and as a young person with a strong sense of purpose and academic drive. Teachers have watched this young man's understanding of right and wrong take shape in various situations he's found himself over the past 3 years. One of his teachers commented which has watched him mature and grow as a human being. Another commented that he's a leader who takes extra responsibilities in his work with his peers. Each year, as the student has been faced with individual decisions, he's shown increasingly greater maturity. Along with his generational growth, his competency, and his academic talents has also increased day by day. He's extremely goal-focused and he's finished 8th grade grades and he gains in 90s. I'm proud to present the Stock Award to Evan Knight.
So I'm gonna say one final little thing, but before I do that final thing. There is a ginormous table out here covered with lost and founds. And I think for weeks, the kids have tuned me out on the announcements where I'm like, please look at the lost and found. There's things out there with kids' names on it, like on their sleeves. If you walk this way, please take a look because they don't think they've lost anything, and I can tell you somebody's lost something. So it's right out here with some signs. Please take a look at that for me. Also, if your kiddo is not staying here the rest of the day for field day, we do have a sign out. Where's this one? I lost it. She went to go do something. But we have somebody who will sign out sheet. We'll put them on the stage so you can find them easy. So if your kiddos going on with you, you can of course stop in the office, but we're trying to, that gets bottlenecked, so we're trying to make it a little easier for you. So the last thing, congratulations. It has been an honor to be a part of your journey. I know all of us here at the middle school feel that way. We are proud of you. Go out there, fill your scrapbook with moments that matter, big and small. It is my pleasure to now officially promote you all to the 9th grade. I still